With the recent downfall in the economy, Adam spoke with Bobby Broussard from Cameron State Bank to see if Southwest Louisiana has anything to worry about.
With the U.S. economy on shaky ground, it's only natural for some to worry about how it will affect them. But more importantly, how did our economy get in this shape? In looking for some answers to these questions, I met with Bobby Broussard, Senior Vice President of Cameron State Bank, where he explains what went wrong.
But some of these mortgage companies and originators were out there trying to produce numbers, production numbers, profits, and try and build up stock prices for the companies that they work for.
And in doing so, companies like Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae got away from prudent lending practices, allowing people to get loans for more than they could afford.
They qualified people who may not have qualified for that particular loan. So that's where you saw some origination of some hybrid products such as your stated income and those type of things where employment and income were not actually verified by the originator.
And it's these practices that have led to the downfall of banks all across the country. But no need to worry. One comforting thing to know is that all banks are federally insured through the FDIC, which means your money is safe.
They're safe up to the insured amount that the FDIC has insures them, and that was part of the bailout program, I think probably as a carrot that was thrown out there to help ease the Main Street's fears of raising the insured limit from $100,000 up to $250,000.
So what does this economic crisis have in store for residents of Southwest Louisiana?
I don't think there will be a tremendous impact here in Louisiana, or especially Lake Charles, Southwest Louisiana. The problems were primarily derived from the substandard, subprime mortgage and foreclosures that are going on with homes right here. You don't see a lot of that here in Southwest Louisiana, and that primarily because the local community banks here did not participate in funding or making substandard loans.
A worry among college students is how these hard times will affect school loans.
I don't think the actual funding of the student loans themselves would be in jeopardy because education is high on the priority list of both state and federal governments. As far as the interest rate, those things are not regulated, but they are based off of some benchmark to purposely keep them down into an area low enough to where when someone does graduate and has to start repaying those student loans, that it's affordable and for them to be able to do so.
Recently, Congress passed a bailout package that would allow the government to step in. Senator Vitter explains.
Well, the proposal was to use $700 billion of taxpayer funds to buy bad instruments, mortgage-backed securities being held by banks and other financial institutions, which are bad and which are really causing problems for those institutions and problems for overall liquidity in the market. I voted against this plan because I have major reservations with it. In particular, it's a huge new step for the government to be intervening in the market. Really unparalleled authority and unparalleled discretion for the government to decide what to buy, how much to pay for it, to really get very involved in the market.
The saying about every consumer American deserves to be in a home, I think that should have been finished and said every American should deserve to be in a home that can afford to pay for it.